more family members, friends, neighbors, and co-workers. The physical, emotional, and financial impact of crime falls on people of all ages, abilities, all economic, racial, and social backgrounds. Since 1982, when President Reagan created a task force for victims of crime, each and every member of the criminal justice system has continued to come forward with new methods to promote victims' rights and provide compassionate victim services. Locally, our victim services were recently expanded by virtue of the bravery of a young girl who found herself in the middle of the criminal justice system as a victim. This victim had the strength to bring her offender to justice, but also the vision to better victim services through the use of a therapy dog. Coming forward now are the newest members of the Comal County Criminal District Attorney's Office. Diesel, a 15-month-old Belgian Malinois, a working therapy dog, and his handler, Ashlyn Marks. It is Ashlyn's vision and dedication that enables my office to provide victims of crime additional comfort while at the courthouse, waiting their turn to face their offender and bring them to justice. It is Ashlyn's commitment that provides the Comal County victims with the loving nudge and peaceful comfort of a therapy dog. On behalf of all law enforcement agencies of Comal County, we thank Ashlyn for her vision. Next coming forward is Tori Richards, being escorted by Detective Danny Dufer with the Comal County Sheriff's Office. Never in Tori's life did she think she would find herself in a position of being a victim of a serious crime. Instead of laughter and excitement, Tori found herself struggling with much hurt and lost trust. Tori represents the millions of victims who garner the strength and courage necessary to bring their offenders to justice. On behalf of all victims, we thank Tori for her courage. Last, but certainly not least, comes Cody Bomer, being escorted by Deputy Danny Valenzuela with the Comal County Sheriff's Office. Cody was only 5 years old when he fell victim to a heinous crime committed against him. I remember Cody was barely able to see over the courtroom rails when he marched up to the judge to tell him just what had happened to him. Even at the age of 5, he knew that what was done to him was wrong, and it was incumbent upon him to bring his offender to justice. On behalf of all law enforcement agencies and all victims, Cody, we thank you for your bravery. Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "You gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience when you rarely stop to look fear in the face. You must do the thing which you think you cannot do." Ladies and gentlemen, these 3 victims this morning have done just that. They did not cower, instead they stood tall. This morning we recognize just a few of the millions of victims affected by crime each year. Please understand that each and every one of you this morning played a part in these victims facing their accusers and bringing them to justice. It is your dedication and your commitment through your service with Crime Stoppers that forever changes a victim's life. Now, as these victims light the candle to honor the memory of all victims of crime, law enforcement, and citizens whose lives have been forever affected by crime, we will reflect on their sacrifice but courage while listening to Amazing Grace being played by the New Braunfels Firefighters Pipes and Drums.